Hi, everybody. I'm Mel Doerr, the Aloha Shirt Psychic. It's so warm in Chicago today. It's 81, which is unheard of. I got my screen door open, and I've got Kim Copeland in the house. Hi, Kim.
Woohoo! Oh,
Hey.
hello, Mel. Good to
How
see
are,
you.
how are you?
Great. Nice. It's warmer here than there, but we're in competition here. We've got good weather here too.
What's the temperature?
I'm gonna guess about 85. So pretty close.
It's unheard of to be this warm this time of year in Chicago.
Yes, and I heard Denver also was warm today.
Go figure. I keep saying we'll have a snowstorm before it's over.
Well, you might. You're right, maybe.
You never know around Chicago.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm so happy to be here, Mel, because I know we have been doing, well, we've had some requests for animal questions. Isn't it fun?
I love the animal stuff.
Yeah.
Kim, if they want to get a hold of you, how do they do it?
Oh, okay. They would look at my website. That's a good way, mediumkim.com. Now, Mel, it's not small and not large. It's medium.
Oh, medium. Duh.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends what part you're looking at. But
There
anyway.
you go. Just medium. I was like, wow.
I know. It's one of my few jokes. I know.
I like that.
It's
Now,
kind of a joke.
do you have a phone number or no? You're just
Well, email Kim at mediumkim.com. Yeah.
Okay. Kim at Medium Kim. I'm laughing now. Every time I hear that, I want to laugh. Okay. And please go to Kim's website, give a thumbs up, and subscribe.
Yeah. When I have a YouTube channel, Medium Kim.
Right.
Medium Kim Copeland. Yeah.
Geez, I wonder where that came from.
I don't know. So not small, not large. I don't know.
Just medium. I understand you have a story for us.
Yeah. So some good news today, I heard. And it happened today in Alaska. And it's an animal story.
Yay.
So, there's a lot of moose in Alaska. Okay. So there was at the Providence Hospital in Anchorage. And apparently they do have animal visitors that walk in the door. They can just, as you know how doors open when you step on that thing and then the doors automatically open. Well, there's a moose that looked like wanted to come in and just try out the plants today. And there's all glass doors, right? So this moose walked in, and I have a picture of it. Actually, I took a picture on my phone. Oh, there he is. I don't know if you can see this.
Oh wow, Mr. Moose is eating it looks like the schefflera.
Yeah. So they said that they were all excited. So the thing is, the announcement, Moose is in the house, and so then everybody's coming down, and then that just keeps the moose there longer because, but then the moose got tired of the people watching him, and so he came in for a PET scan. And for lunch. And then they finally encouraged him to go back out the doors. They got some chairs and they pushed it. They have a little video on the news. They got the chairs and kind of, the policemen were there. The policemen, what are they going to do, right? But they were sick.
I understand some of those moose can be very aggressive at certain times of the year. They're very dangerous, actually. But
ew.
But all I was doing was eating the schefflera.
Yeah, didn't do any damage, no poop or anything. Just taking.
I've heard moose get high on schefflera.
They do. Oh, no wonder they called in the security.
Yeah, it's like, what's this thing eating? I got a funny story. I used to have beagles, and they're sweet dogs, but they can be a piece of work. They are the menace of the dog worlds. Well, my beagle Wizard had been terribly abused, and when I first got him, he was aggressive because he was afraid. So I had to gain his trust, whatever. So every year, the Catholic Church has animal blessing. Well, Wizard, they almost had to put him down because he had broken ribs, and it was just a sad story. But he was the menace when I got him. So I thought, you know what? I'll just take him and get him blessed. Maybe it'll help a little bit. I don't know. So the priest is blessing the dogs, and I told the priest, I said, "This is my dog Wizard, as from Wizard of Oz." And I said, he was abused terribly. They almost had to put him down. He almost didn't make it. So I thought it might be good to get a blessing. And the priest blesses the dog. And as soon as he did, Wizard peed on his foot.
Oh.
And I look at him, everybody's like, I go, well, it's just recycled holy water, Father. Well, he didn't like it.
Oh my goodness. Hopefully the shoes weren't too nice.
Spit shine. Pea shine.
Aw, well, that's cute. Aw, something you can always remember. And I'm sure Wizards is Wizard in spirit now.
Gizmo, Wizard, and Radar, they're all in spirit.
Yeah. Well, we have a lot of people asking about their animals in spirit, but we have questions from a variety.
Yeah, we have a lot of them.
Yeah.
So you want to get started with them, or you want me to start? Or how you want to do it?
Oh, yeah, either way.
All right, I'll let you go first. How's that?
Okay. Why not? Okay, so this, I'm going to use the one who, I think okay, her name is, just a second, I have to, okay, Gabriella Abad. Gabrielle Abad. Okay, thank you, Mel and Kim. Love and light to you all. I love, these people are so nice. Isn't it wonderful to have just a little bit of love and light? Miracles here. If we don't realize the miracles in this, then we don't know what a miracle is.
Miracles are things like this.
That's right. Everyday miracles. Okay, our cat Maxie is afraid of everything, including us. He just frightened. Oh, okay. He's just frightened of everything and everyone, asking all guides and the universe, what can we do for Maxie that he is not so frightened, or at least less spooked on a constant basis? We want him to have a happy life with his brothers and sisters. We want him to go out and explore the catio and have fun. Oh, I love catios.
That's cool. Catio, I like that.
Okay, so and this is it, Cat Maxie, and for Gabriella. I always have to write it down.
Well, sometimes cats, I had a cat that would hide all the time. One would come out, the other one would hide. But once it got used to me, he'd come out. So the best thing with cats is you can't force them. You have to let them come to you. And sometimes that can take months and months. But my guides are telling me that we'll call the cat Catio. How's that? I like that name. That Catio will come to the people in the house and be a little bit less apprehensive. However, when strangers are come, Catio is going to hide. I wouldn't push Catio being with the other cats on the cat patio, because sometimes that's a recipe for fighting. And so, Catio is just kind of testing the waters. That's what.
Yeah, and the cat's name is Maxie.
Oh, Maxie. I just call the cat Catio because I like.
Well, the catio is what they have, for the patio.
Maxie. All right.
Maxie. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe they should call him Maxie Catio.
And I'm sure they've already tried treats, but for some reason, I feel like something with treats here that would be enticing, and even the high value treats, not just the regular everyday treats, but the high value ones. That seems to me, I feel, will be a good gift and like a win over. But it has to be special that I'm going to call him Catio now, that Maxie will feel special because like my own special treats.
Maybe get some high-end dried fish treats and like leave a little trail, and each day make the trail longer. That's what.
Yeah. I was thinking something like tuna, or like you say, the high-end fish. Yeah. There's been, I do feel there's been a lot of trauma with Maxie.
There has been. I think Maxie will still be apprehensive, but not as apprehensive, and will bond with a couple people in the household. And so that's how I see it.
Mm-hmm. I think,
cat too.
Time.
Takes a lot of time with cats.
Yeah, that's what I feel. Okay.
All righty. L Joy asks, hello, Kim and Mel. Hi, L Joy. How do mama cats and dogs feel about their kittens and puppies being adopted out to other families?
Oh.
Well, if you take them away too young, it's not good. But I think once the puppies get to be a certain age, mama kind of kicks them out anyway. Especially when they start getting milk teeth in their nurse, they get hurt. You know, I think if you take them away too young, they don't learn from their mother. And that's how dogs and cats learn, is from the mama. So I think you should leave them at least 10 to 12 weeks, at least for dogs. Now, people will disagree with me, but that's what I see.
I agree with that, Mel. I've heard that too, like 12 weeks, but it's rare though. People usually say 8 weeks. But the more socialized they can be with the mom, the more well-adjusted they're going to be as a citizen.
Nor do I don't believe in having dogs spayed or neutered. I think a male dog should be at least one. And it used to be that they would say, let the female dog have at least one estrus, one cycle. And then the vets were like, no, that's a wives' tale. But now they're finding that it actually helps their health if you let them have one menstrual cycle. So Lucky had 3.
Yeah. But I agree everything you say on that. Yeah, but you're right. It's the timing.
It's the timing, because the mother dog, I'm sure that, well, it might be a little bit different with cats, but the mother dog, she'll growl low. And that's like saying, don't do that. And that's why when we correct a dog, we'll go, no, because that's like mama saying, bad doggy. I'm sure mama cats correct their kittens as well.
Yeah. But there is, I mean, absolutely though, that nurturing instinct though.
That's right.
So I think they have to have that. And I think if they don't have that period, then they're going to feel depressed.
And anxious and apprehensive and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's important to let them stay together as puppies until they're a certain age. Luckily, with our dog Lucky, she was with her litter mates. They kept them together until they were like almost 3.5 months old. So she was socialized with her litter mates. And so I think that's big. And with cats too, I think.
Yeah, I think it's important too. Well, people too.
Exactly. I know. I used to be on the board of directors for adoption agencies.
Oh, really?
People adopt.
Okay. Now, are we ready for another one?
Yes, we are.
Okay. See. Okay, now this is from Marianne D. And she says, sorry. Okay. Did my Staffordshire Terrier named Money, that's funny, Money, really die from liver disease? And did she suffer? And she's with Cosmo and our border collie. Is she with? Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's just see. So this is Marianne wanting to know if Money had liver disease.
The answer to that is yes.
I get that. Yes, strong too. Strong. I'm even smelling livers, toxins, and
could be like that. There's a copper liver disease or something. I don't. But yes, the answer is yes. The dog really did, and it could have been genetic. But I'm not hearing that. I don't know if she has a question about suffering. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. She said, okay, did she suffer? I don't feel so.
I don't feel suffering, no. Yeah. I just think with liver disease, they want to stop eating. And if they eat, they get sick. So I don't really feel like pain necessarily. I just feel discomfort.
Yeah, sometimes they can be itchy. So, but I'm not even feeling that. I just feel a little nauseated is what I feel.
Well, it's almost like what I came up with is when you eat too much and you get that bloated feeling. Kind of like that. But not constant. And you're right, a little bit of nausea.
Yeah. You feel it too?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think it was my Greek chicken I made for dinner.
I can taste it from here.
Okay. I made it last night, but I made enough for tonight.
Okay.
Because I knew I had to do a YouTube channel with a certain beautiful lady. And I
wanted to have your chicken ready.
I had to have my chicken ready. All right, my turn.
Okay. Yeah.
T. Lynn says, my sister passed away unexpectedly in her Seattle apartment in April of 2020. I'm so sorry. Her cat amazingly survived the extended period before being found. Wow. then an additional 2 weeks in neglectful COVID quarantine conditions of the animal shelter.
Wow.
We have her now, but understandably, she has terrible separation anxiety. Does Miss, I think Padme, does the name, did Miss Padme have any understanding of what she went through, and how can we calm her anxiety? She's a beautiful 14-year-old Maine Coon.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, well, of course, cats remember what they go through. Here again, I think calming her anxiety is just gaining her trust. And plus, I think she's grieving, your sister's death. But I guess the kitty's got post-traumatic stress a little bit going on.
Yeah.
But
I see the kitty seeing her.
yeah, exactly. Okay.
And I think that's helpful for her. She can see in the spirit.
Cool.
Okay, what else? I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I was done.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. That's good. I like that.
I saw that. I'm like, oh, time to be quiet.
Okay, I have one. Let me see here. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a little bit of a long question.
Okay.
People love to talk about their pets, and that's wonderful, right? I mean,
I think it's amazing because I'm a critter person.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And, actually, when we do, I don't, maybe for you, I've seen people be more upset when a pet passes. Can you plug it in for me? Thank you. When a pet passes, you're bringing through their pet, and that's more emotional than when their mom passes,
Well, that's because certain family members can be certain parts of the anatomy that we cannot mention on YouTube.
Right. Thank you. I just had to get my phone plugged in. Okay. So this is from Denise. And it is, like I said, it's kind of long. Our rescue fur baby has been with us for 3 months. Okay, I'm just going to have to move this over. Oh, my. He still won't go near my husband. It makes him so sad. Anyone comes to the door, family, neighbors, he barks incessantly. Sometimes he potties correctly and will go out the patio door. Okay. But he gets stressed very easy. What can we do? We do have him on veterinary recommended supplements for calming. Okay. So
they had the dog how long?
3 months. And this is for Denise, and the dog's name is, wait, I'm not sure that she said. She just said the fur baby. Oh.
We'll call the dog Fur Baby.
Okay.
I wonder how old the dog is.
Good question.
Okay. So one of the things, if it's a puppy or a younger dog, what you can do is you never want to force a dog. You never want to force yourself on the dog. Because if you do that, the dog can get aggressive or just hide. So, now what was it, the person's name who wrote the question? I'm
Denise.
sorry. So Denise, patience is not my virtue. When God was handing out patience, I stood in the attitude line. But if your husband is patient and just tries to get a little treat and lure Fur Baby in with that treat, and now what will happen is a lot of times as soon as Fur Baby goes, oh, good dog, and the dog's going to be like, no, you just have to be really still and quiet and let Fur Baby trust. It'll take a while, and let Fur Baby get the treat. Yeah. The nuisance barking is the dog being anxious and probably protective. One of the worst things you can do is yell at your dog, stop barking, because your dog thinks that you're barking with it. It's going to bark no more.
Yeah.
Hurt the dog. So potting in the house. My advice on that one would be put the dog on like a 6-foot leash, tethered to a chair or you. And it's kind of hard to do. And then notice your dog's behavior, because right before they have to go to the bathroom, some will squirm, their behavior will change. When that happens, take Fur Baby outside and keep Fur Baby out there until they poo-poo or pee-pee. If you bring them back in and they go, you got to catch them when they go, no, and then take them outside.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, keeping the dog tethered to you is good, because the dog is going to then trust you.
Mm-hmm.
The dog is gonna,
Tethered to her, but not him.
tethered to her for right now.
Yeah.
And then once the dog makes up with him, you could do the same thing. But I would keep the dog tethered until it's completely housebroken.
Yeah.
That's how we housebreak dogs.
Yeah. 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 I'm just seeing if I'm.
That was my training advice from dog training.
Yeah, well, and you're an expert in that. And actually, you probably don't want my advice on dog training. No.
No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, go ahead.
No, I know. But I'm talking to Denise.
Well, go
not
ahead.
you.
What is it? No, it might be helpful.
Something about the smell is what I'm feeling.
Oh, you know
The
what? I didn't even
smell
think of that.
of him.
That's brilliant.
I just felt this with the fur baby.
Ooh,
That
I got cold chills going up and down.
me too. It's his smell. Okay, so I don't know how do you change your smell? Make sure he's not wearing cologne or anything, or something.
Rub hot dogs on your hands.
Oh yeah. always have a hot dog in your pocket. Hot dogs on your.
Well, no, not all the time, but like, you can just rub some hot dogs and just kind of sit there and let fur baby come up, and fur baby's going to smell.
Yeah.
And just hold still. And then you can talk nice to fur baby. Yes, good dog. Good fur baby.
But it does seem to be the smell.
You know what? I didn't even get a hit on that. But when you said that, my psychic light bulb went, yes.
Yep, me too. I got chills head to toe. Yeah.
Okay. Good work.
Okay.
You should be a dog trainer.
No, no, my dogs would not be a good example. And so.
Your dogs are sweet.
Well, they are very sweet.
With those eyes, they look at that picture you sent me. What's the black one's name?
Raven.
What kind of dog is Raven?
She's half golden retriever, half black lab.
Oh my God, with those eyes.
I know.
I was melting. I'm like, oh.
I know. She does have eyes. I'm telling you, she does.
Oh my
she's
God.
Very mellow, except birds. She barks at birds. She's kind of annoying that way.
That's because she's a yellow lab and a golden retriever and a yellow lab. A black lab. Black lab. Wow.
Yeah.
And the other dog's sweet too.
Well, yeah, she's sweet too. Yeah. They're a couple. I can't,
No.
Two ladies, they get along fine for two ladies.
That's good because female dogs will fight.
Yeah. But the younger one's 3, the golden's 3, and the Raven is 6. But I've only had Raven a few months. I haven't even had Raven that long.
She's a sweet dog.
Yeah.
Do you know her backstory?
Yeah, I do. She was in a crate most of the time. I mean, and she had, when I first got her, she was crooked. Her back even was kind of crooked. She was skinny, I don't even have a crate.
It's animal abuse. She would be a good therapy dog, I'll bet. Does she like other dogs?
Yeah, not on a leash, but she likes other. She does fine. Like if I go in the vet's office, she's totally fine.
Cool.
With other dogs.
Well, we could get her out of the leash aggression.
Yeah. The leashing. It's just some dogs. She barks at them.
Well, all dogs will do that, but.
But she's got a loud bark. Okay.
Because she's a big dog.
Yeah, she is. She is.
You're dog friendly. Just tell her when she does that, Raven, no, and change directions.
Yeah.
And
okay. I try that, and then changing directions helps, and I always give her a treat. Now she sees a dog and she sits and waits for the treat.
And so as long as she's sitting and waiting for that treat, make her wait till that dog passes and behave herself. As soon as that dog does that and is out of sight, then you say, Raven, yes, and give her the treat.
Oh, thank you. Good.
That's called a terminal marker.
Okay.
A continuous marker is like if she's sitting there, good Raven, good girl. That's the encouragement. It's like, good Jane, good Johnny, right? And then the terminal marker is when they've done it, then we give them the popsicle or the reward. And the terminal marker is a word. Yes. Wait a second. Reward.
Mm-hmm.
It works. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Metatron's Wing says, and Metatron, thank you so much for this. I appreciate it because it reminded me this morning. I had a thumbnail up on my community page, but then I saw yours and I put it up. Metatron says, when you post this, put Kim's link in the description up there by the title. Just a suggestion. So what I did is when you sent me your thumbnail, then I put it on my community board. So, because I don't know, this is going to sound terrible, but I don't know how to put the link on there. If I share it, I do. Right?
I see. Yeah. Yeah. I just go to I find the channel and then I just copy and paste it.
Oh, is that how you do it?
It's okay. I know you can be a digital moron. It's okay.
I am a digital moron. I'll own that.
We forgive you.
I mean, hello. I should take the idiot's class in digital stuff.
No, you don't need to do that. Don't you it's okay. You don't have to change. Don't change,
I did
Mel.
figure out how to use Zoom, and I did some parts of Zoom, and I figured out how to kind of do YouTube. I mean, nobody told me how to upload and that stuff. I kind of figured that out on my own, but there are certain things I just don't know how to do.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Yeah, good.
But thank you, Metatron. That was so nice of you, seriously. And I apologize for my computer illiteracy. That's why I tell people, if you're going to be on my channel, put a thumbnail on your channel, then I'll share it because I think it automatically has your link on there.
Oh.
If I share it to my YouTube page.
I see. Okay.
Anyway. All right, go ahead.
All right. Jen O says, Jen G, I'm sorry. My Wheaten Terrier, Georgie, is always fine around my daughter. But when my husband enters the room, here we go again, Georgie jumps and becomes aggressive. Why is Georgie doing this? And can I do something to prevent it? Wow. Okay, Georgie and Jen. Okay.
If Georgie is only doing it when he's around your daughter and your husband enters the room, Georgie is doing something called resource guarding. And so it's like if they have a toy and somebody tries to get it, it's like, "Argh." Or when you go to get their food, sometimes that's called resource guarding. So one of the ways around that, Georgie, no, and divert Georgie.
Divert Georgie.
Sometimes you can make a loud noise, like one of those air canisters. It's really like that. But sometimes that can make them more aggressive. So you don't want to scare them anymore. But try that, Georgie, no, like that, and divert.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he tries to make Georgie like him, the dog is saying, look, I'm guarding what I think is mine. And if you come near, I'm going to let you have it.
Yeah. There's something about jealousy I feel too. And I'm not sure who Georgie is jealous of.
Well, Georgie is resource guarding the daughter.
Yeah.
He's the husband as an interloper.
Jealous.
Right.
I think
that's another word for resource guarding.
Oh, I see. Okay. Got it. Okay, good.
You know, now some people might say tell the husband to leave the room. No, because that's just reinforcing the dogs, like, get out of here. So what the husband should do is just stand there, not move, divert Georgie, but that's letting Georgie know husband ain't going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But don't try to pet Georgie when that aggression's going on, because that's a good way to get bitten.
Yeah, yeah. I also feel something about music that would be calming. Like if there's a you know how dogs respond to that right. Anti-anxiety music?
Correct.
There seems to be a lot of, you know, I mean, how can you plan that, right? When he walks in the room, turn on the music.
Well, what I would do is have Georgie in the room, have him go into another room. And as soon as he walks in the room, Georgie's, then what I would have him do is leave the room, come back in the room, and each time get a little bit closer. The minute that Georgie, he leaves the room, but he comes back. So what you're doing is you're systematically desensitizing the dog. Uh-huh. But he has to come back to say, I'm coming back. You just don't want to create any more anxiety for the dog. Mm-hmm. So divert Georgie, have Georgie facing that way. Husband comes back in the room from a distance, a long distance. Georgie turns around, daughter is there, sees husband. Georgie, no, do it again. And keep doing it until Georgie stops that. And each time you get a little bit closer. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Kim. I can see your wheels turning.
No, I mean, because my dog sometimes jumps on people that.
Well, that's jumping. That's friendly. That's not
Oh,
resource guarding.
okay.
When the dog jumps on you, they want to see you eye to eye. That's greeting. And if you push the dog off, the dog thinks it's a game and they're going to keep doing it. So that's why you never say down. Down is a command to mean lay down. You say off and don't push them. You off and turn. Just like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's what he needs to do with Georgie. Georgie, no. And leave the room and then come back in.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. That's good. That's good, Mel. Perfect.
You know, dogs do. I get a little jealous. Like if you're hugging somebody and the dog comes in the middle and wants you to hug him, that's because the dog says, wait, I want a part of this. It's not resource guarding. That's just dog wanting to get a hug.
Yeah. Isabella's always doing that. I'm like, oh my gosh. She can't believe she's not the center of attention for everything.
So, anyway, Lucky will do that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's nice. Okay.
J.O., my 101-year-old dad passed away. Wow. On 10/15/21. Jack, the attack cat, if you got close to where he'd perch, he'd reach out and try to swat you. Just loved Dad. He would sit on the back of the recliner and hug Dad's head. Jack passed the July before Dad did. Have they met up in spirit? Dad might have a small black poodle, Poochie Magoon, and an apricot terrier, Buddy Lee, and Skipper. Mixes there with him too. All animals and children love Dad. Aww.
Wow. What's the dad's name again?
I'm sorry.
The dad's name again?
The dad, I don't know. It doesn't say Jack the attack cat, but it didn't say Dad's name.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, the way I'm feeling, the dad met Jack first thing. I mean, that's how Jack got across the veil.
Right. Yes, you're right. Wait, no, Jack passed away first.
Oh.
So Jack met Dad.
Okay. There's no way they're not together. I mean, they are absolutely together. You don't have to be psychic for that.
You know what? It's funny because I see the cat swatting at the dogs.
Oh.
They're together. Absolutely. I wonder who played.
No, it's like a
somebody's playing cards and the cat's wrapped around somebody's shoulder and going like this. And it's like I can see the cards and see it.
But they do seem very close. I mean, they're definitely a pair here.
Very, very much so.
I don't think they go anywhere without each other in spirit.
You're
and
right.
Maybe all the dogs too, and everybody.
And kids too. He's got the whole name.
I don't think he gets a babysitter or a pet sitter.
He doesn't need it. I like that. All right.
Okay, let's see. My turn. Okay. All right, now. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I'm going to move over. Sorry. I'm not ready. Oh.
It's okay. No problem.
Okay. Now, this is from Jaded. My fur baby Chiweenie is a Chiweenie. I love these. Passed away.
Dachshund and a Chihuahua.
Passed away this February in my arms. I helped him cross over to the Rainbow Bridge. He was in my life 17 plus years for when I started middle school.
Wow.
I feel incomplete without him and have his cremation in dog molds at the altar.
Oh.
Any messages?
Cheweenie's going to send you another dog. If you had the dog for 17 years, I want to come back as a dog in your house.
Really?
I'm hearing that Cheweenie's going to send another dog.
Let me see. Jaded. Oh. Okay, so I don't know if there's anything about yellow flowers. I mean, I just see flowers are a symbology for me, but I am seeing yellow flowers, and I feel like this is from Chiweenie. Is like I'm in a feeling of I am still here. just please notice if there's yellow flowers in the yard or something, that's a symbol from me. And so please know I'm here. And I agree with you, Mel. I think there is going to be another dog coming.
When you said yellow flowers, I saw those daisies with the yellow in the middle.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, okay, when you get your next dog, you can name it Daisy.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the yellow flowers meant.
Oh, nice, nice. And I'm getting the chills on that. But there's no separation. They are this, yeah.
They're together.
You might as well just still feed your doggy.
Right. I see
still right there.
Yay. Okay. Patricia Oliveira. Big thanks to you both. She says, well, thank you, Patricia. In 2004, I had to put my beloved Pluto, I love the name, Pluto to sleep after being in our family for 17 years. Wow. His organs were failing and he was by then going blind. My mother and I made the decision for the vet to put him to sleep. I'm crying as I'm writing this. At the time, I couldn't bear to stay with him and watch him die, which I have regretted till this day. Today, I wish I'd stayed with him and said goodbye. Does he forgive me for not staying there by his side? It was too painful for me back then. Does he know how much he was loved? I miss him so much. Thank you, Trish.
Oh, Trish. Okay, and what's the pet's name again? I'm so sorry.
Pluto.
Oh, Pluto. Don't you dare think that I'm in the ashes or I'm right here. It's like, don't you dare even think I'm gone. That's how I feel. And I feel a strong personality, even though Pluto, I feel is a little small, but strong personality, like, absolutely, I'm your little guardian.
Pluto didn't want you to be there when Pluto died because Pluto knew it would be too difficult for you. It would have been much more difficult for you to watch Pluto cross over, and that would have been burned in your memory. And then it would have been like, did we do the right thing? So you made the right choice. Absolutely. And so, you made the right choice. And I don't think he really wanted you to be there when he crossed. He knew it would be painful for you.
No, I agree. It would have been harder.
It would have been much harder.
And I feel thankful from Pluto. Just huge gratitude. And I think that he's turning the gratitude into guardianship, like cool. A little guide, a guide, a guardian for her.
He is a guide. You're right. I felt that. I got cold chills when you said that.
Yeah, he's strong. He feels amazing to me. Okay, shall I have another one?
Go ahead.
Okay, this is from Tyann, Tyann Tesmer. Tyann Tesmer. Okay, any messages for my dog Nugget? Passed away many years ago. Is a Rottweiler Shepherd mix, and I love her dearly. Okay. Nugget is the dog's name?
She's standing right behind you, and then she's peeking around your left leg and looking up at you and just wanting you to stroke her head. So she's wanting to let you know that she's there. Nugget.
Feels gentle.
Very.
Wow. And I love how you said looking up with the eyes.
Yep.
Admiration and gentleness.
Reminds me of the eyes on your raven.
Oh.
Just looking up and saying, I was so glad to be with you.
Yeah, that's what I feel too. Oh, beautiful. They're so sweet. I love animals.
Me too. All right. Emily Ito. Hi, Emily. Hi, Auntie Mel and Kim.
Where did you how did you come up with Auntie?
What happened was my friend Beverly, she's a dear, dear friend of mine, very good medium. Hi, Bev. When her son Jamie was 12, she adopted him. And, Jamie is gay. And, I was gay, and I was like, and I'm gay, and I don't care, And he said, well, if you're gay, I'm going to call you Auntie Mel. I don't care what you call me, as long as you call me that with respect. So every time he'd see me go, Auntie Mel. And Beverly's the flight attendant for a certain airline, obviously. And so when her friends would come for readings from me, they would say, "Oh, you must be Auntie Mel." And it just kind of stuck. It wasn't because I was transgendered or anything. It was like, I don't care what you call me, as long as you call me that with respect. So he started that, and it was an endearment. So that's why it doesn't bother me when people say Auntie Mel. In fact, it makes me feel good because it was an endearment from him.
Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. Huh. Oh, I didn't know that story, because I see that every once in a while people put that on the chat. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I just didn't know the backstory.
Well, it got started on here because when Linda and I were in, I think it was the Catskills, or was it Sedona? Something happened, and Linda was going, "Oh my God, I can't believe this." And I go, "Well, if they give you any hassles, tell them they have to go through Auntie Mel, and that won't be pretty." So she goes, "I like that." So thanks to my nephew Jamie, this whole character, Auntie Mel, has emerged, who's like a cross between, a boxer, Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm, and and Sylvester Stallone. So
That's great.
Auntie Mel would tell you. Anyway, I used to live in Little Italy when I was when I lived in Chicago. It's Taylor Street, and I love it down there. The whole culture of it's all, but it's so much fun. Okay.
Nice. Okay. Do you want to do the next one or me?
I'll do it. Emily Ego. Hi, Auntie Mel and Kim. You guys, I recently lost my fur baby dog, Luna, to sinus cancer. I have guilt that she got from the candles and incense I burned. Is she okay, happy, and does she visit? I miss her so much.
Luna. Oh, man. Another heartbreak here. The devotion.
I don't think it was from the candles and incense. I don't feel that.
No, I don't think so either. No, but there's feeling of a devotion. I think what I feel from Luna is she's so sorry that Emily is even worried that she caused it. Like, let that go. Like, please, whatever the cause was, it wasn't from her.
Right. Well, here, Pat Lee says, I'm 100% positive the love, care, and shelter you provided Luna far outweigh anything she might have been exposed to. I'm not a psychic, but I'm a Reiki practitioner who only works on animals. I can feel her energy. She adores you. Oh, that was so nice. That was such a nice response, Pat. So
that is nice.
It wasn't the incense that caused the cancer. No. I don't feel that at all. And if it was, I'd tell you, but I don't feel it.
I don't think so either. And even, I mean, Luna has total devotion and love and no regrets about her life with her. I mean, just grateful. And I'm getting the chills on this. Grateful to be in the family.
Luna had a good life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're right. She's thankful for that.
Yes. Okay. So now this is from Baby Blue. My dog Malibu will be gone 2 years, May 4th. She keeps lighting or changing colors on a crystal engraved with her image. Oh, that's cool. Does she have a message for me? Thank you. Okay. So this is Dog Malibu, and this is Baby Blue as the person.
It's Malibu's way of letting you know that Malibu is around because you've been asking for signs, and that's Malibu's way of saying, it's me.
Yeah. Okay, so you know how they can turn, even though dogs don't have the same language that we do, but it's about, so the lights and the changing of the colors is like, you light up my life. Like Malibu is telling Baby Blue, you light up my life.
Yeah.
You lit up my life, and still do.
They come to us in ways that we understand.
Yeah. And maybe, yeah. Right.
So we got a psychedelic Malibu with all those color changes. I love it.
But I actually feel like Malibu is with somebody else that's helping do this. It's not just Malibu doing it by herself.
Oh, okay. Well, I
I
got
feel like
coaches with that.
a human with it, you know,
I had to change glasses. My eyes were getting blurry.
oh, okay. I feel it's a male that she's with that's helping her with the lights.
Wow.
I don't know if it's dad. I think it might be your dad.
Or
Baby
grandma.
Blue's dad. You know. Yeah. Beautiful.
Well, I got cold chills going up and down. That's right on. That cold chills means truth when I get them.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got time
I'm
for
getting
a
that
few
too.
more. How's that?
Okay.
Okay, Jennifer P. Greetings, Mel and Kim. Any message from Ariel and Aurora, who we sadly had to put down in 2021? Two purebred huskies. Oh, I see them both running circles around you. Like, and they're looking at each other and they're playing, the tails are wagging and and they're just having a good time.
I mean, I agree with you on this. They're together for sure. Absolutely. They haven't missed a beat.
They're together and they're happy.
Yeah, big jumps.
When you said that, I saw like jumping through hoops and just
Jumping through hoops.
around and doing figure eights and leg weaves and all kinds of fun stuff.
No, they're ecstatic.
That's what
I feel like there might have been some joint issues or something before they pass. I feel it on my hips maybe. So they're happy to be.
Oh, that's why they show me them running around each other and barking and doing leg weaves. So that made sense when you said that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get to have the last one. Is that it?
Well, go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay. Okay, now here's from Julie. Hi, Kim and Mel. My cat Skinny passed 1 year ago. He was something extra special. And he was, wait a minute. Sadly, his best friend Parker is losing his battle with cancer now. Will Skinny come through to get him? Will Parker let me know when it's his time? I'm heartbroken but scared to make the decision. So the decision is about Skinny.
So let's see. So Parker is a cat, right?
Yes. They're both cats. So Parker's still alive.
Well, when Parker stops eating and hiding, you'll know it's time. And I'm sorry. Yes. So Skinny will come for Parker. And yes, your husband will be with both of them. I'm hearing yes. But they're also going to send you another fur baby.
And I feel like there's a big awaiting party. It's definitely Skinny will be there. Absolutely Skinny will be there. But there's also others, people, the most gentle reception that Parker needs to make sure Parker feels comfortable as Parker has landed across the veil.
Oh, cool. I'm looking at more questions here, Kim.
Yeah, go for it. Go.
Let me just see something here. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Vicky Hansen says, hi, Mel and Kim. I lost my dog, Ozzy. I'm probably mispronouncing this breed. Coton de Tulier or Tulay. My French eludes me. I never heard of that breed. I got to look it up. Last fall, I lost my dog, Ozzy, to congestive heart failure. Does he have any messages for me? Who is he with? And it says, thank you so much.
Okay, for Vicky. Ozzy. Right. Well, I just see giggles and happy and so Ozzy, but I feel like he's with a female in the spirit world. I don't know if this is Vicky's mom or grandma, but she does feel on the younger side to me. So this is who I feel Ozzy's with.
I'm thinking of grandma, and she's like, I can see her sneaking the dog food under the table.
Okay. Only a grandma would do that. Yeah.
No, my husband does that.
But there's also this thankfulness And also a feeling from Ozzy that wish that didn't have so much of a burden on Vicky. Wishing, I feel like, feeling a little like Ozzy feels a little guilty that there was a burden on Vicky.
Well, I see.
What I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah, I kind of picked that up, a little heaviness, right?
Yeah. It's
Because
just
Vicky didn't mind taking care of
no,
the dog.
right, right. But I think it could be the grief burden,
I think it's the grief. He doesn't want her to feel grief,
She wants her to be
but
happy.
we
And I
still
do,
feel grief.
yeah. Do we have time to do another one?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to do one?
Okay. Okay, this is from Macarena. Macarena.
I love that.
Okay.
Macarena.
The old dance. Okay. Hello, Kim and Mel. My poodle Naomi, she died in 2016. I would like to know if she is fine, at peace. Many years have passed, but I still think about her and I miss her so much. Thank you. And Macarena and poodle Naomi.
I see Naomi all fluffed up. You know how they fluff up poodles with all the pom poms and stuff, and just strutting her stuff.
And I see, as you're saying that, I see it too. Absolutely. Feels beautiful. And I think Macarena told her how beautiful she was when she was alive. I mean, she's still alive, but
years ago when you would see the can, it's almost like that. I can see the poodle kind of like dun, 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 dun. However you do the oops, sorry. However you do the can music.
yeah, the can. Sure, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel just living up to be the little beauty queen.
That light over my head is not a halo. That's a reflection of my kitchen. Those halos.
But does that mean are you leaving us soon?
No, I hope not. Unless you see something I don't.
No, not tonight.
Oh,
You have a day or two.
So I heard my friend Beverly, my flight attendant from Beverly and Medium, her mom Kirby, used to call her mother Mom Kirby. And Mom Kirby says, she was from the South. She was from Kentucky, Mom Kirby. She goes, I ain't afraid to die. I just hope the good Lord ain't taking up a bunch today. I always remember that. I ain't afraid to die, but I just hope the good Lord ain't taking up a bunch a day. And Auntie Mel, that's Jamie was her grandson, her adopted grandson. She'd be like, it's okay if you all are gay because Jesus has room in his tent for everybody. And I always remember that, when these people get so judgmental about religion and stuff, I go, well, Jesus had room in his tent for everybody.
Uh-huh.
Be some of our politics.
Beautiful.
There you go. All right, one more. Don Heisler. I lost my dog Thunder August 14th, 2013, 5 days before his 12th birthday. He was diagnosed with cancer and given only 2 weeks. Wow, sounds like hemangiosarcoma. I was so distraught and heartbroken, I couldn't control my tears. I know I scared him in his last months and have always felt guilty. Did he die in fear because of me? Absolutely not.
No.
He didn't want you to feel grief at all. But he was ready to give up his earthly body. And he was happy that he was in your home. But I'm hearing you didn't frighten him at all.
No.
He doesn't want you to wear that, by the way. Go on.
No, I agree. And then Thunder also knew what was going on and tried to stay as long as possible.
Correct.
For Don.
Right.
To take care of Don. Yeah.
Well, this has been so much fun.
Thank you.
It goes by fast, huh, Kim?
Pardon?
It goes by fast.
It does.
So next week I'm on your channel, next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Can you think of a topic? You want to do animals again?
We could, because maybe we could even finish what we've got. I don't know.
We could. And everybody could put new questions if they want.
Uh-huh.
it seems like the people really love the animal stuff.
I think so too.
If you all like it, put something in the comment section below. Hit the like button and go to Kim's channel, subscribe and hit the like button. But let us know, because it seems like people are really enjoying this.
I think so too. And another thing that we could branch off a little bit, which I'm interested in as well, is like spirit animals.
Perfect.
You know, I mean, people
like
could ask
spirit
about
guide animals, like wool.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
They could ask about that. They
Yeah.
could ask about pet mediumship. They could ask about training.
And then they could also ask about like what their totem animal is.
Yeah. Yeah. I love to do
Meaning
those.
it is.
Yeah. I love those.
Me too. That's fun.
Uh-huh. Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you, Mel. Thank you, everybody.
So
Bye.
if you want to get a hold of Kim.
Okay. Kim at mediumkim.com or mediumkim.com.
All right. And me, I'll put it in the description below. And I have openings on my Rhine River tour departing September the 6th, 2024. Kim, you're going to come with us. So yay.
I know, I'm so excited.
Me too. A long way off, but we'll get there.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's okay, because we have a lot to do between now and then. And you're going to Sedona soon.
Going to Sedona, in May.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I get back from Sedona, we leave for Uganda, June the 7th. As a matter of fact, tonight Gary and I are going to go on and fill out the application for our visa through the Ugandan government to get there. And then let me think. Then on October, we have the Italy trip.
Uh-huh. Yep. And I'm going to Shasta.
Oh, and you're going to Shasta.
With Danny in June.
Is that sold out?
Well, we could probably have a couple more people.
So tell everybody about it, and who to get a hold of to book it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, just probably email Kim at Medium Kim. I have it on my website, mediumkim.com. There's a whole information there under events. So no, but what we're going to do is we're going to meet at the mountain. We're going to have circle. We're going to do a little bit of shamanic work at the circle, bring in the spirits, you know. We're going to do some psychic work. We're going to do healing work. And we have a couple workshops at the Crystal Store. Has a wonderful big room above with singing, you know, what we can use our singing bowls and all that. And so we're going to use that in our workshops. So one day it's going to be psychic work. One day we're going to be doing healing work. And
or
then,
say in the South where I come from, we're going to womp up some spirits, y'all.
we are. And we're going to drink some Lemurian beer, you know, because the Lemurian, there's a whole thing about the Lemurian culture there. It's a great energy. It's kind of like Sedona with a really wonderful, you know, it's a portal. It's one of the portals, they call it the root chakra of the earth.
Wow. Now, could one get drunk on Lemurian beer?
Well, we're not going to let anybody get drunk. But they could. Well, it could be invisible. I guess you could think of it as invisible beer.
I want the real stuff.
But you know, that works too, invisible.
Hey, it's like if I'm going to decide to eat and I'm not dieting, I want some calories. You know what I mean?
And I wonder, you know, in spirit world, do they gain weight if they eat too much?
Yeah. And if they do, it doesn't matter anyway.
Right. And they can think it off anyway. I wish we could think it off like that.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
One of these days.
I just hope when I cross over that somebody there that meets me is I mean, God forbid somebody meeting me should be a terrible cook, because I'm going to be really upset.
You'll probably do it really quick. You're going to say, hey, well, we need to have this and that.
Tell them
now.
No. I'm taking over this kitchen right now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wonderful.
This has been so much fun. Next week, right?
Okay. Yep. Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.